The bilateral relationship between Ireland and the Philippines started way back 19th to 20th century. Well, I'm not talking about the love relationship. It's a relationship started with love between Dr. Jose Rizal, a Filipino from Philippines, and Josephine Bracken, an Irish woman. Let's hear this story.
Once upon a time, year February 1895, there was an 18-year-old petite Irish girl with brown hair and blue eyes, with very happy outlook in life. Her name is Marie Josephine Leopoldine Bracken, as known as Josephine Bracken. She was adopted daughter of George Telfair from Hong Kong. Her biological Irish parents, father James Bracken, a corporal British Army. Her mother Elizabeth Jane McBride, who are both from Belfast, Ireland. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Riolonda, well known as Jose Rizal, Philippines' national hero, and a doctor for eye treatment. He was born in Calamba, Laguna, Philippines. His parents, Father Francisco Rizal Mercado, Mother Teodora Alonso Riolonda. He is a regular diarist and a prolific letter writer. Jose Rizal's life is well documented in 19th century because of his biography and travel diaries from Europe through Japan and United States of America. Jose Rizal and Josephine Bracken love story started when Mr. Telfair was looking for eye treatment. He heard an excellent eye doctor in Dapitan, Manila. Eventually, Mr. Telfair traveled together with Josephine Bracken to Philippines to ask eye treatment for Dr. Jose Rizal. And Jose met Josephine. Jose captivated with the charm and beauty of an Irish girl named Josephine. But their love story ended in tragedy when Jose Rizal was sentenced to die by firing squad in Bagong Bayan, now Luneta, accused of rebellion, sedation, and illegal association. On the day of Jose Rizal's execution, he wrote a poem for Josephine Bracken entitled Mi Ultimo Adios, My Last Farewell, in English, and the last line of the poem was dedicated to his other half, Josephine Bracken. Jose Rizal wrote, Adios, mi dulce extranjera, mi amiga, mi alegría. In English, farewell, my sweet stranger, my darling, my delight. This love story of Jose and Josephine binds connection between the Philippines and Ireland.
After the tragic love story of Dr. Jose Rizal, a Filipino, and Josephine Bracken, an Irish girl, the bilateral relationship between our Philippines and Ireland continues, and at the back of me is one of the missionary building here in Dublin City. So during 19th to 20th century, the relationship between Ireland and Philippines continued by the flow of missionaries people in the Philippines that give them skills, education, and entrepreneurship. They spread education to the less fortunate people of the Philippines from Manila to the remote area provinces in the Philippines.
In 1862, Sisters of Mercy founded houses in Philippines. Year 1929, minute mission to China was extended to the Philippines. The year 1929 was the beginning of Irish missionaries' arrival in Philippines. Hundreds of them deployed and spread education and spiritual nourish to less fortunate people, the poor and rich, from Manila to out in the remote island of the Philippines. In 1984, Ireland and Philippines established diplomatic relations by opening an Irish embassy in Manila, Philippines, located in Ayala Avenue, Makati City. This is to provide consular services to Irish citizens.
At this very place, the River Liffey Boardwalk happened the historical events here in Ireland. The very first historical moment, the Philippine flag was hoisted during the 123rd Independence Day of the Philippines, which recognized the contribution of Filipinos community here in Ireland.
June 12, 2021, 123rd Philippine Independence Day, the most recent bilateral relationship between the Philippines and Ireland, was the historic moment when the Philippine flag hoisted in Dublin city centre, side by side with Ireland flag for the very first time along the River Liffey. Significant event headed by Deputy Lord Mayor of Dublin, Miss Mary Callahan, together with the Filipino community here in Dublin, Ireland.
At the back of me is the Philippine Consulate here in Dublin City. The diplomatic relations between the Philippines and Ireland continues by reopening of the Philippine Consulate in May 2020. This is to serve and to give service to the Filipino community here in Dublin, Ireland. The Philippine Consulate in Dublin is located here in Drimna, Dublin 12.
The bilateral relations of Philippines to Ireland represents an important step in deepening relationship between the Philippines and Ireland. Filipino community in Ireland is the largest community in Southeast Asian country, and many are working in health sector services. Bilateral relation of Philippines to Ireland was already a history written in the book.